in a card game.
Aww.
So, are you ready to taste defeat once again, Clark? I've been away for so long and I have only honed my skills to perfection. If you think my friend can drop you on the floor, watch what my cards are about to do.
Verity's gonna turn to Verona and be like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, no. You guys see Clark rock back on his back as he's still on the floor and hop to his feet. Let's see if your actions and draws can really back up your words.
I sure hope they can.
Hey, Verity, I think Cash is gonna kill this kid.
No. Murder is not legal in any variation of Sri Dragonante.
I'm gonna turn to Verona and be like, I think we're gonna have to wait for a signal, so let's just get ready, okay?
Verona's gonna put her hands on her swords and not.
I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow and aim it.
Verity, put that away. Verity, is standard freestyle.
I'm getting ready. Go for it.
Standard freestyle rules for you. Don't worry, she can't aim.
That's really good,
bastard.
I'm trying to be nice.
I think Verona has one hand on one of her swords, and then she's got her other hand is kind of lifted up. She's ready to cast lightning lure or something.
Yeah, no, Clark doesn't notice any of this as he reaches back into a back pocket to pull out a deck of fancy-looking, odd-styled playing cards.
Mm-hmm. I do the same. Mine are probably a little less fancy, but also well-loved, and I should note, although you can't see this, they have been marked since the start of this podcast. Yeah.
Are there no fucking teachers in the school? Is no one watching? There are 2 grown adults with weapons here.
We're in a hallway.
Verona, it's rich people. They don't care.
Well, shall we make our moves?
Clark just but of course, and sits down his deck and pulls out almost a playing mat to put down on the floor.
Oh wow, you got some new fancy stuff. Nice. Okay.
Is it monogrammed?
No, it's not monogrammed. It's actually quite plain looking almost. Just has a space for both players to put their cards.
Verona's gonna go, nice mat!
Idiot!
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to get Verity to hold my cards, and...
Oh, you can still get her to do that. Do you want me to hold your cards, Cash?
Why would I do that?
Hold on, can I roll insight to see if I get what you're trying to do? Would my passive insight be enough for it?
You can probably guess that Cash does not want to be accused of cheating.
Can I roll insight to see if Verona can tell if you're cheating? I'm actually just trying to see. It might be perception. I'm trying to see if Verona can notice that the cards are marked.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll for it. If it's a visible mark that isn't magic or something.
Marco, would I have to roll insight to see if I get what Cash is saying, or does my passive insight...
I think you know.
Roll it?
I think you can figure it out because you're a thief and you know how to play cards.
That was a 17 plus 1. Verona's going to take a minute. And she's gonna get out of fighting position, and she's gonna very softly go, Cash.
I rolled an 18 plus 9 for insight. So 27. I think I get it.
Would you like me to draw you in, Verona? I will say it's a little competitive at this level, and I don't have a spare deck.
I'm gonna hand my crossbow to Verona and be like, I'm gonna hold Cash's cards for her.
Verona, she's furrowing her eyebrows. She doesn't like cheating, but she doesn't want her friends to lose.
I'm gonna wink. I'm gonna keep winking at her, turned around away from Clark and just keep winking.
I think she's gonna frown, but she'll take the crossbow.
Thank you. I guess you want me to hold the cards, right? That's it?
No, that would be if we didn't have this mat, but we do. Thanks to...
Oh, okay. So there was no point in me giving Verona my crossbow. Okay.
Can I shoot one of my crossbow bolts into a locker or something?
You're going to shoot a crossbow bolt into a locker?
Yeah, just to scare Clark.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and roll for it real quick, just to see if something bad happens.
That was a 12 plus 4, so that was a 16.
Yeah, no. The crossbow goes, and a bolt gets slammed into a locker.
So onto the draw phase. We're selecting our hands. I think in this variant. They both probably have a lot of cards.
Mm-hmm. You guys begin to draw your cards, and in the interest of time and sound quality, instead of actually playing out a card game, we'll instead just be rolling at least, let's say 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
See who comes out on top.
Mm-hmm. What should I roll? Because I'm cheating, so sleight of hand probably applies. But I'm not cheating for 100% win rate. I'm cheating for a 60% win rate because that makes people not suspect you're cheating. So that might be intelligence instead of dex. Like, tell me what to do.
So what we'll do is we'll roll, let's say, 5 d20s.
Okay.
If you find a roll unfavorable, you can roll sleight of hand to roll again.
Okay, thank you.
Using the boss dice?
Maybe.
So funny.
Okay, so I used a dice roller. I got a 6, a 16, a natural 20, a natural 1, and a 4. So I think I want to use sleight of hand to re-roll those. That's just dex?
Yep.
Okay, 17.
Okay.
And 12.
Alrighty, so in total, what were your scores?
They were a 6, a 16, natural 20,
Okay.
17, and 12.
All right. So without going too far into it, Verona and Verity, you see them playing a card game and furiously slamming down cards, yelling out effects like they're actually happening.
It's gonna take a minute to go in her head as to, wow, what nerds.
Oh, you said that in your head. I think Verity was going to start roasting them too. I think Verity's actually going
to... Verona's gonna, like, mutter it, like, wow, fucking nerds.
Yeah, they're kind of fucking dorks.
Just a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna settle my arguments with a card game instead of like, come on, throw hands like a real person.
Like, at this point, I think I've taken the crossbow back. I'm like, I was ready to, like, like, fight.
Are wizards like this?
Are we just old?
Hey, if wizards solved everything with fights, we would set a lot of things on fire.
Not every conversation has to do with you, Cash. Pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, I play Ice Minotaur.
I think Verity's gonna be like, it'd be more fun if they burn this place down.
No, not now.
Yeah, no. Clark will even shake his head and just, simpletons just don't understand the complexities of these games, do they?
You're a fucking nerd, and did we establish stakes? Let's just play for money.
So we're going back to Tuesday night rules then. Okay.
Verity just turns to Verona and goes, did he just call me stupid?
Yeah, he did kind of call us both stupid.
We're gonna get this kid.
You are such a weird nerd, and I'm going to kick your ass again.
Just cast inflict wounds. No.
As a child.
Yeah, fuck this
Verity, Verity, since we're both adults here, maybe we shouldn't hurt this child, but we should scare him, I think.
We don't have to hurt him, but we can scare him straight.
No, he's already gay.
They'll go back to playing their games. Other students that are walking by will stop to start watching, and some will even start, kind of making almost sporting event noises. Just like every time there's a misplay, there's just a resounding, ah!
Man, everyone in this school's a huge fucking nerd, huh?
Yeah, no one knows the rules.
Oh, yeah, no. And anytime they think that something, like, exciting happened, the air gets electrifying. Verona, you do hear behind you just, what? This textbook was 58 silver, as this small, young, probably first year pulls out what looks like a large history of magic textbook with the crossbow bolt jammed into it.
She's gonna go wide-eyed and a little bit panicked, and she's gonna not say anything.
But yeah, without going into too much further detail, Cash, you'll proceed to basically get your ass handed to you for the first round. The second round, you two seem to almost come out in a tie, and then you win the 3 rounds after.
Okay. Well, I see your skills are still no match for a decent player. But a very good effort.
One of these days, Ghr'Kash. One of these days.
I am going to use thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow a little bit. I'm going to be like, one of these days, what? I'm going to make my voice boom a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some. And in this case, I've won about 10 gold, I think.
Ghr'Kash money.
Should I roll something?
What for?
Intimidation.
Intimidate a child?
I think Verona was going to intimidate a child. She's going to weasel her way through the crowd, make her way over to the poor child who is looking at their textbook.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go, oh, what happened?
Yeah. In order of descending, Clark will kind of look at Verity and just taken aback and just, Ghr'Kash, what kind of company are you keeping lately? As he reaches back to get Ghr'Kash her winnings.
Yay. Oh, don't worry, she's useless.
That's so mean. That's Rory. Hi, I'm Rory. I'm Catholic.
That was mean.
That was really fucking mean. I think Verity actually looks really genuinely hurt.
Yeah, I'm Jasmine. I'm Mormon, and that was pretty fucking mean.
Josh is a mean person.
I think that Verity actually looks really hurt, and I think she's just gonna leave.
Oh no, Verity, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, no, I think she's gonna walk away a little bit.
Oh no.
How is the child that I'm talking to?
Looking at their textbook and you just can kind of almost hear I don't know. No one in this school has crossbows.
Oh, well, at magic school, anything can happen. Maybe how much money was that book? Maybe I can get you another one?
It was 58 silver. It was the most expensive textbook on the list.
Okay. One sec. How much is 58 silver?
0.58 gold.
No, it's 5.8.
5.8 gold.
Yeah, Verona is going to, and she's got this just pained expression on her face. She's clenching her jaw. She reaches into her bag and gives this child, I think she's going to give an even 6 gold. Just to cover tax, or also if they want to snack and emotional damages or whatever. She's going to go, well, here, so you can get another one. I can't believe who would have done that. But also, sometimes you got a crossbow and you're shooting it around and stuff happens,
I would like to take this point really, really quickly to mention, very much out of character, there is a spell called Mending that costs 10 copper to get done.
Okay, but does Verona Titanic know that?
No, because she's not a wizard.
Exactly. She also feels bad about what happened.
This young first-year will look at the gold, look at Verona, look at the gold, and look at Verona and just, thank you? Tears almost standing in their eyes.
Verona's gonna put a hand on their shoulder and go, it's okay. My name is Verona Titanic, and I'm an adventurer, and that's what adventurers do.
Oh.
She's so corny.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
She reads a Golden Age Batman comic.
That's all
I love it. This 14-year-old gets sparkles in their eyes and just,
Verona's gonna wink and do I think a little 2-finger salute and then make her way back over to her friends.
Oh.
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 But Verona is specifically gonna go over to where Verity is. Is Verity still upset?
Yeah, Verity, I think, is walked towards the exit. I don't think she's left. I think she's just gone.
And she's gonna pass Cash hey Cash, where's Verity?
Yeah. She just went away. I think I'm gloating a little. That is turning into small talk, how Ed What's-His-Face's class is going.
Oh yeah, then I guess Verona is gonna go out there looking for Verity, who I guess is by the door.
I think she's just chilling. I think she's just chilling.
Hey, what's up? I thought we were hanging over near Cash.
Oh, I thought you were gonna follow my example, and I guess I made an idiot out of myself, and I don't know.
What happened?
Well, Cash called me useless, and I'm kind of trying to not yell at a child again. Twice in one day. Once a day is fine. Twice in one day is
That's when you know you have a problem.
Verona's she's gonna furrow her eyebrows. Cash said you were useless?
Verona, have you not paid attention to how Cash talked to me?
I know Cash is a little rough, but that's mean.
Cash calls me stupid a lot, which is fine. I get it, but
Verona's...
Now I'm feeling bad.
Yeah, you should...
have a conscience.
Yeah, because Catholic.
I get it. She's a kid, and kids are just like that sometimes. And
I know, because she's old enough to understand these things. I
don't know. 16-year-olds are a little stupid. It's fine. Like, I don't.
16-year-olds are smart enough to know not to be mean to their friends. Stay right here.
Oh my god. I think Verity's gonna like put her head in her hands and be like, oh my god.
Can I now Verona's gonna walk over to where Cash and Clark are talking. Can I pick up Cash?
Yes. I don't think you need a strength contest because she's surprised.
She's not even gonna like sling her over her shoulder. It's like a grabbing her by like assuming her arms are at her side.
Yeah.
And just picking her up like that and walking her over to where Verity is and still not putting her down and going, Ghr'Kash?
Yeah?
Apologize to Verity.
You really don't have to. It's really not a big deal.
No, you do. Verity, just because you have issues, she has to apologize still.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You're a kid. It's fine.
Well, no, because your feelings are hurt. Do you want me to wait a few years and then apologize?
Yeah, actually.
That's not a healthy way of dealing with your problems, so no.
Can I shake Cash for roasting her?
Yes, ow. I'm pretty tough on you, and you do a lot for and with us. You're a respectable member of our party.
I still haven't put you down.
Of course not.
It's all right. I was just trying to help, I guess, and it was dumb.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not your fault that no one knows the rules of Three Dragonante. Like, it takes years to learn. Well, it doesn't, but you have to. If you are a casual, it takes ages to learn.
I'm gonna shake Cash again for being such a nerd. I think actually Verona is kind of mad. I think she's gonna shake Cash again, and she's gonna go, that's not why we're apologizing.
Yeah, I'm apologizing because I hurt your feelings by saying you were useless. What I should have said is that you were harmless, or that you mean to not do bad things, because those are true.
I'm not harmless.
Well, would you like attack?
Smiling a little bit. She's like,
would you like attack a 16-year-old for being mean to you? And I already know the answer is no because you're like being upset here.
Verity rolls her eyes. Doesn't say anything.
Okay. Well,
we're fine. Everything's fine. A lot of people needed a minute.
Okay. Would you like another minute?
I'm gonna ruffle Cash's hair affectionately.
Verona, put me down. Please? Verona.
You could throw her.
I could throw her.
Like a javelin.
I don't want to. Because as much as she talks about how useless you are, she's made of toothpicks. And if I were to throw her, she would break into a million pieces. So I will gently put her down.
Okay.
She's gonna put Cash down, but not before, like, kind of turning her body to face her. She's very hands-on. And she's gonna go, Cash, you're never gonna prove you're the best at anything if you don't actually go about it honestly.
Oh. But, yeah.
I think
I don't...
Ooh?
Is Clark still there, by the way?
Oh, Clark was back in the school.
Yeah, no, we're at the doors.
Did he run away from our aggressive friendship? That's terrible.
Anyway, but I think Verona's gonna give Cash like a very stern look and then just kind of cross her arms and stand next to Verity.
Okay, but I'm certainly not the best person at Three Dragonante in the world, and I don't need to be. If I wanted to be the best, I'd join the tournament team. What I want is to make a little money and a little possible.
I mean, or you could actually get like good at the game, but I think that's kind of an excuse.
A little satisfaction. Hey, I'm perfectly good with the game. I just
yes, Verity.
Cheating is a skill.
Yeah,
it's and just a different kind of skill.
Yeah, and you have to know the rules in order to cheat at anything. Like, I'm decent. Certainly it's far too hard to honestly keep winning exactly 53% of the hand.
I mean, I just feel like it's kind of a crutch. You know,
maybe.
You could put in the time and effort to get really good at the game, and then you could just win a lot. But you seem to be putting in more time and effort to intentionally cheat at the game. That's all.
It's fun.
It's whatever.
But I don't want to
Ow.
win all of the time. I want to win just over half the time.
Okay. I can't tell you what to do, ever, or any of you.
Verity just go, well, I'm sobering up. Do we want to do anything else here, or do we want to head back?
I don't know.
Great answer. Verona?
I mean, I don't have a preference.
For once, Verity's not the one involved in an argument. Oh, no. Verity's going to look back and forth between them, and then I think getting that there's like a tension, and then go, oh, okay, we'll go back. I'm going to put a hand on each of their shoulders and be like, we're going to go back, relax, and remember that we love each other very much.
Sounds good to me, and I appreciate your
I haven't
suggestion.
forgotten. I don't think that I've forgotten because if
I'm going to give Verona the only way I can describe is like a mom look, like a, just a very pointed, like, not now.
I'm sorry, only one of the two of us repeatedly says nice things about everybody else.
Oh.
I think Verity should really make like a grimace and go, that's not. I'm gonna stay out of this, actually.
Verona, do you have an issue you'd like to address?
I'm gonna pat Cash on the shoulder twice and go, good luck. I'm gonna head home.
Hey.
This is really good.
Yeah, no, Verona is she's just gonna kind of cross her arms and follow Verity. She's sparking. She's actually angry.
Oh god, this is good. I'm not involved in the fights.
For what?
Yeah.
I think Verity just is trying to head back to Chris and Adolphrid's, maybe. I think she wants to hang out with Chris.
I think we're still mad at Adolphrid.
Yeah, we're still mad at Adolphrid.
I'm not.
I'm trying to hang out with Chris.
This is really hard to deal with because I don't know how Kash is going to react to this. You know, I think she's kind of often the sort of person who lets things roll off her, but this is like...
Well, I think also Cash is like respects Verona's opinion a lot, aside from the murder thing. I think it's kind of strange. And the other thing is that it's a flip that it's always been, oh, Verona and Verity are fighting, that now Cash is the subject of Verona's anger.
Yeah.
I think it's also that usually Verity's in the hot seat, and Verity's like, "Oh, I'm not in the hot seat right now. I'm not mad at." Ooh. I think it's like weirdly tasty for her, so she's like, "I'm not even going to involve myself. If I say anything, I'm going to make someone mad. Someone's going to get pissed at me, so I'm going to chill."
Yeah, I think Kash is kind of like a little confused. If you have a problem, you should talk about it.
Verona is not looking at her. She is crossing her arms, and she is like she's sparky. I haven't gotten her this angry in a while. She's glowing kind of harder. She's still wearing her mask, but you can see it, the light kind of pouring out from the sides and the eye holes. And there are little electrical cracky noises coming off of her body. I also, out of, I guess kind of off topic, but I decided the other day that if you get really close to Verona, really close, and it's quiet enough, you can gently hear her buzzing.
I love that. Can I roll perception as we're walking back to Chris's to see if I spot anything funky? I'm really looking to see if the twins are around because I'm a little freaked out about them, but like anything out of the ordinary.
Sure, go ahead.
That is a 21.
You can almost feel the movement out of the corner of your eye as you think you see something dip into a darkened alleyway and disappear.
Like, you very clearly have an issue here, and I would appreciate knowing about it.
Hey, I'm gonna turn to the two of them and go, can you two stand here for 2 seconds?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. I'm gonna at least look in the alley.
It is about a 6-foot long alleyway that leads to a complete dead end with nowhere to hide.
Is it empty?
It's completely empty.
Are there shadows?
Yeah, it's late in the afternoon. It's a dark alleyway.
I'm gonna peer into it and then go, you can come out, I'm alone.
The shadows are quiet.
Coward. And then I'm gonna walk back.
Verity, roll me a perception check.
That is a 17.
Your knife is gone.
Oh, fuck.
Bitch! Bitch! Ugh.
Are you okay over there, Verity, my friend whose well-being I care about?
Oh, you care about her well-being now? That's funny.
Holy shit! Emily's gone. My dagger's gone.
Oh,
What?
oh, fuck.
Oh, did you leave it somewhere?
No, I don't know. I just
Did you-
had it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Maybe you left it at the hotel?
No, it's the fucking. I'm just gonna put my hands on my. It's the fucking twins.
Yeah, that does make sense. I was going to say something mean here, but I decided not to.
Oh wow, you're growing!
And I'm gonna start walking back towards Chris's.
Thank you. I appreciate your judgment of me as a person.
God, we're just. This episode is just called "Time to Bully Children."
No, we're just being passive aggressive.
I think Verona had a minute where she forgot she was mad, but then she remembered she was mad again. So she's got her arms crossed and she's still sparking and she's kind of stomping a little bit.
We're just like Nephvenom bullshit. But I think once we get to Chris and Adolphus, I think Verity's just gonna like slam the fucking door open and be like, "They took my knife."
Yeah, no, as you slam the door open, surprisingly, the four inside don't act very surprised. They just kind of turn around from the makeshift table. They're kind of sitting around as you see a bunch of food on it and everyone's just kind of picking at it.
Are they stoned?
And they're just kind of picking at it.
Can I roll perception to see if they're stoned?
That's a
That's
yeah.
inside.
Hold on. You catch the tail end of the conversation, though, which is as you slam the door open, you hear just a roaring of laughter as Chris continues. And then remember when you took the Minotaur's horn and shoved it into his eye socket? I've never seen someone with no face look so surprised.
Oh, sweet.
Your dumb sisters took my knife, and I'm really, really trying to not be as mad as I was when it first happened, but then I'm gonna just stomp.
Might that not be good because they might not kill you now? If they have it.
But it's my knife.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
no,
it's
no,
your
no.
life.
Yeah, whatever. That's forfeit anyway at this point.
Not
No.
to yet a Nephvenom.
Hey, Cash, maybe you don't have to respond to everything she says.
Also, they're fighting. I turn to Homeboy. I'm like, they're fighting.
What were you going to say, Chrysanthemum?
Oh, I was just trying to say before you guys kept interrupting me that it's not that they're not going to kill you now. They're probably just going to kill you with that knife. Kind of, as a, oh, look at us. We're so terrifying and making examples of people. And
Dramatic.
Verity rolls her eyes and just goes, I want to wring their necks a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, they're actually not that bad when you get to know them. They're quite, I'm not going to use the word nice because they're not nice, but they care, if that makes sense.
That means, Chrysanthemum, I respect you. That means nothing to me.
Well, you like me and I'm not nice. We have established this today.
We have established that, huh?
Oh my god.
I turn to Homeboy and I go, I kind of like it because for once I'm not in trouble and no one's yelling at me. But also, I don't want Cash to die because Verona's very strong.
You wouldn't kill me.
I turn to Cash and I go, famous last words.
She would give me a stern lecture, or apparently it seems like she would make a lot of passive-aggressive comments instead of addressing what she is feeling unhappy about.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Can I,
Kristen, how do I draw them out? Because I want to fight them. I was trying to avoid them, but now I'm qu'est-ce que c'est, mad.
Qu'est-ce que c'est, mad.
Qu'est-ce que c'est.
Mad.
Yeah, that sounds like a not good idea because they are somewhat lethal. Yes?
I'm going to just put my finger over my lips. Just like, for now.
Ghr'Kash, for once in your goddamn life, shut up.
Were you going to say something, Verona?
I think Verona is going to open the door, and probably that door handle is metal, right?
Yeah.
I think she's gonna leave some, electrical burns into, not the entire door, but, at least coming out from the handle a little bit. And she's going to slam that motherfucker close, and I'm just gonna cast, can I cast? Well, do I want to waste any spell slots?
Yes.
Yes. I think Verona's going to very angrily cast Witch Bolt through, are there trees outside? Is there a tree you can destroy?
There's no trees, but there is a bunch of flower pots and planters.
She's gonna look at those, but she can't! What is around outside?
Close together buildings, other than Chris's flowers and plants, there's like little lamp posts with what you can guess are like rocks that have light cast on them type of thing.
Is there like a trash can or something? Like she's trying to hold it in so that she can take it out on something.
You could probably find like a refuse bin or something in one of the offshoot streets.
I think Verona is gonna cast Witch Bolt on this trash can and then just start hitting it to hell with her swords.
Yeah, no, you pretty much burn a hole through it even without hitting it with your swords.
Yeah, she's gonna do that, and then she's gonna start hitting it. She's just trying to get her anger out on something because she doesn't want to take that level of anger out on her friends.
I think back at the house, Verity's just gonna turn to Cash and be like, yeah, just 1 minute, but for real, Chrysanthemum, I'm not trying to kill your siblings, your sisters. I'm not trying to kill them. I just want my knife back that I bought with my money, like a lot of my money.
I will help you also.
How do I draw them out?
Chris will just kind of shrug and just, I mean, I love my sisters, but honestly, if you want to find them, they're more likely just to find you. I know it's not what you want, but it's how they operate.
In a dark alleyway.
Dark alleyway, crowded square, your bedroom at night. It really doesn't matter. They have a lot of different ways of getting places.
Chris, are you okay?
They sound a little over dramatic. Up to this.
You two met my mother, and you're saying that they're over dramatic.
Yeah, that tracks.
I didn't really talk to her, and I'm trying not to say mean things about people just right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ghr'Kash, you're trying, but I think you need to genuinely apologize to Verona. I'm fine. I'll get over it. I think Verona's mad about something, and you being passive-aggressive back doesn't work. Trust me, I fought with Verona. It doesn't work.
I've got experience. I've got weeks of experience of fighting Verona Titanic.
Yeah, no. What you need to do is you need to come to her calmly. I know it sucks because you're the kid and she's not, but she's got a temper.
Yeah, I don't really get why she's particularly mad now.
Well,
it seems like something
sensitive over me, but also cheating and stealing and stuff. And I think it was two things at once. But it's not my conversation.
Yeah. It seems like something that has been building up a little.
I just shrugged. I'm like, it's not something I know anything about. I think you two are going to have a conversation.
But I appreciate your advice.
If you want me there, I can be there to, I guess, witness.
That's okay.
But is Adolfred at the table?
Yeah, Adolfred's at the table. He's halfway through what looks like a large makeshift roast beef sandwich.
Rickon.
Adolfred loves the beef.
I mean, have you seen this part?
Chris?
I don't know. I think Verity just looks around and she's like, and there's no way I can they're not, are they smart? Any way I can bait them? I'm willing to just go out and whatever.
Sounds risky.
It sounds really risky.
Cash. But I think she's gonna, are there only 4 chairs at the table?
I mean, yeah, but they're all kind of makeshift, planning boxes that aren't being used that got turned upside down. Is
there anything I can pull up?
I mean, there's places you can pull up. There's also places where you could squeeze in type of thing.
Okay, if I can squeeze in by homeboy, I'm just going to do that and put my head on the table and just go, ugh! Like a big baby.
Homeboy will kind of reach over and just kind of lightly pat your shoulder.
Should one of us go look for Verona? I'm sure she's okay, but she's mad at me. But
she'll come back when she's ready.
Yeah, okay. That's
smash cut.
She's
beating
the shit. She's looking for a person. She is looking for someone to get into a fist fight with her. Are there any ruffians in this goddamn alley?
Most people are kind of avoiding this.
I think, and you know what? Actually, I think she's also just screaming in primordial. She's mad. She's just taking out all of her frustration. I don't even think it's just the anger frustration. I think it's the general sort of life frustration of
life is hard.
She's having a hard time. I think when she is going to not tire herself out, because she's got, unfortunately, a pretty big store of anger energy, but when she's at least slightly less angry, less violently angry, she's gonna stomp her way back into the flower shop and just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of like huff and position herself in the corner. She's not gonna sit down.
I'll say it's probably been like another 10 minutes. I think Verity's still just head on the table, like groaning.
I pat her on the back a little. I'm kind of like hovering awkwardly.
I will say, Verona, when you sulk in the corner a little bit, Adolfo will push his way back from the table with another kind of, and by large, I mean this thing's at least a foot long, like half a baguette, roast beef sandwich, and just kind of walk it over and hold it out to you.
Oh,
I don't want your handout, nobility!
Did you yell that?
Yes!
Actually, he starts laughing and goes, good one!
what's happening?
But really, Verona, eat. If I hand it to you, will it make it better?
I want you to make the sandwich. I don't want his rich people hands all over my sandwich.
Okay, I got you. And I'm going to actually get up and make the sandwich.
Well, no. The minute you say that, you hear a large snort come from Click. You hear that, Adolfo? You're rich again. Adolfo kind of starts just, oh, shit. Nice.
Makes the sandwich and just goes, I don't know. We're just not a fan of nobles in this little group. Sorry. And I'm going to shrug at him.
Adolfo will just kind of shrug back and go back to eating.
I think under her breath, Verity's just coward.
Coward.
And I think that some of us are having quite a hard day today.
I make a really beautiful big sandwich out of their things. And I give it to Verona.
Verona is going to take this sandwich and go, thank you, Verity. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I don't know, maybe I have some use. And then she's going to make a face like, ooh. She's like, oh, I'm stirring the pot. I know I am.
Verity, no, you have a lot of use.
Absolutely.
No, I know I do. I'm just being a bitch.
Okay.
I don't... Verona's going to say in Primordial. So nobody except for Click actually can understand. I don't think you're the one who's being a bitch today.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I think Verity goes, what?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's very good for you to express your feelings. Even if I would also like to hear them.
I am going to sit down next to Verona and grip a piece of the sandwich off at the end and start nibbling on it and just be like, so Adolfo, are you in or not?
Also, can I have some of your rich people sandwich? If no one's eating it.
Adolfo will kind of rip off the parts that have his bite marks and hand it over to Cash and just wouldn't really call it a rich people sandwich. I haven't technically been a noble for a few years.
Oh, okay. It tastes good either way.
You didn't answer my question, pretty boy.
I mean, are you still planning on doing a total social overhaul, at which point a bunch of people in a social strata will get killed?
Who is it that you even care about? Because you're trying to protect someone. I don't know if it's yourself, in which case you're way less of a decent person than I thought you were, but...
Oh, wow.
Adolfo will kind of think a little bit and take a bite and just, to be honest, it's really just my mom and my sister.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, we can guarantee the safety of 2 people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did you not just say that from the start, you tiny little man?
Well, because you didn't give me a chance to explain. You just started yelling at me about how I was noble and rich and stormed out of here.
I'm sure that's the meanest thing you've ever experienced. Verona fucking Titanic.
Wow.
I spoke to you privately, but you obviously want to, I don't know, keep secrets. I understand that we're not the most trustworthy, but if that was the case, if that was it, you didn't have to tell me details. All you need to do was say, hey, can you save my mom and sister? It's way more simple than I thought. Yeah, we can figure that out. Do you want me to bring them here or do you want me to bring them somewhere else? Because if they're not in Sam Hill directly, we can get them out long before anything.
Good luck with that.
And you want to explain or do you want to be cryptic?
Oh, my mom probably won't leave because I love my mom, but she is way too much empathy just to leave people in a rut like that. And my sister, well, is next in line to inherit from my dad.
Is your dad alive?
Currently.
Is your dad to be alive?
Verity.
That's a pretty valid question.
Not to be critical, but
then don't be.
I feel...
Wow! Did you hear that, guys? Cash said not to be I gotta tell the town crier!
For once, I'm going to hold my hands up. I'm going to hold one over Verona's mouth, and then I'm going to point like a shushing finger at Cash and go, Adolfred, speak.
Okay.
Can I bite your hand?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Verona's gonna roll for damage.
Please don't damage me.
No,
I won't damage you, but Verona's gonna bite your fingers.
I just go, and I like scooch it back, but I'm looking at Adolfred. I want Adolfred to talk.
I mean, as much as I've thought about killing him, I'm not sure.
Do you want me to prioritize his safety, or would you rather me find a place for your family to hide when shit goes down? The family that you care about. Because that can be arranged. We can hide them. And after everything's said and done, I can lift them. Even if they don't provide any help, I can lift them as supporters. People who helped.
If you can ensure that, then yeah, sure, I'll throw in. But
Easy peasy.
Until then, I still have to say no.
Okay, so we can work on that.
How can I convince you?
By doing.
No, Cash, I'm not speaking to you.
Okay.
No, your half-orc friend there was actually pretty right. Find a way to do it. In short, come to me with actually a pretty concrete plan, and yeah, we'll talk.
Verity's going to pinch the bridge of her nose and look at Chris and go, is he always like this?
Chris will stop where they're eating just kind of a solid brick of cheese and just...
Icon!
Yeah, but it kind of grows on you after a while. I mean...
It'll be a while, certainly.
Verona's going to grumble about nobility and how we need to seize the means of production, but like only in Primordial.
I think Verity's just going to turn around and be like, well, pros of today, the good parts of today, sold the egg.
Mm-hmm.
May I speak again, please?
No. Smoked it. Smoked. That was good.
Yeah.
Cash won a card game.
Yes.
Cash cheated at a card game. Yeah.
I did.
No.
Cons?
Lots of them.
Lots of them. I have gotten effectively nowhere with my quest. I have done nothing for it. And now the dagger that was really cool is gone. And there's people that are going to come kill me. And also, Vestra's probably listening in on all of it. So,
will she join our group? Probably not, and that's a terrible idea.
Oh, so now it's fun to talk about it? No, she's not going to join. She's not going to join. I'm going to talk to her, and I'm going to get this off at some point.
Not now.
Not now, not near the city, but at some point, and that's going to be the extent of our conversation.
I was just going to say that you may feel that nothing happened good today, but I think that you are making pretty good progress.
You did gain like 2 other allies.
2.5.
Yeah.
No, 1.5.
So now we have 4, 5.
We're getting there. Verity, it's a long-term thing. We gained that ally, and then you and I set up our adventure business with the school, which will get us a lot of money for my house and for your coup needs.
You know what? I forgot about that.
And for once, I didn't get into a fight with you today, Verity.
Yes, I'm very proud of you for your emotional maturity.
Verona is gonna shoot Cash the biggest, most intense, blue-eyed genie glare.
I'm obviously a doctor, Cruz.
We'll get your dagger back.
Or we'll die.
We will.
What?
Or we'll die. No, I believe
Yeah,
in
but
us.
that's been an option since the whole time. It's whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get your dagger back. We'll figure it out.
I'll turn back to a dolphin and be like, do you have any ideas, smarty pants? About your family? I just think since you had such a solid opinion about, keeping your family safe, maybe you had any ideas. I don't know. I might be asking you for advice. Don't read too much into it.
Well, I mean, if you actually show that there's a reasonable threat to their safety, and they'll either plan something out themselves, or if you have a plot in place that they find reasonable, they'll probably go along with it. At the same time, you could also probably go to, well, no, my dad would never agree to your whole crusade.
Your dad doesn't have to agree. He's not one that you want me to keep safe, right?
That'd be a no.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that'd be a no.
His opinion really doesn't matter in the end.
No.
Cool. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah, that's your business. You don't have to tell anything about your
I'm just saying,
family situation.
I'm not saying you have to share it. I'm just saying, I understand where you're coming from.
Yes. Verity is very considerate and empathetic towards the feelings of others.
Verity's pinching the bridge of her nose because she can like feel Verona like buzzing.
she's physically vibrating. You can feel the electrical currents going through your hand. Which has that still been on? Has it still been on Verona's mouth the whole time?
No, she's moved it off.
Okay, Verona she's sparky. You're getting some of that static, those little static kisses.
Verity's hair is like standing up on one side.
Exactly.
And like sticking to Verona. Well, that helps.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't accomplish nothing today.
We didn't accomplish much, but I guess we did some stuff.
We did. It's a slow process.
Any forward progress is forward progress.
Who says that? A dolphin?
It's a dolphin. He's just kind of munching, kind of staring off into space.
Verity, like, glares.
Let's all continue being extremely polite and nice and having lots of no issues, or issues that are easily resolved by clear communication.
Can I punch the wall?
Everyone just jumps.
Yeah.
Verona, I mean full force. I don't know if I break anything. Marco, you can make the decision of whether or not I have to roll. But Verona's gonna punch the wall really, really hard.
Roll me d20 real quick, just in case.
Just in case. Can I add strength?
No, just roll me d20.
Oh, okay. That was a 17.
Oh shit.
All right. So you're fine. You do leave kind of an indent in the wall. It's a very loud thump, but you do hear Chris yell from the table, "Don't break anything."
I'm not trying to!
Hey, Verona?
It's not good to damage other
Cash?
people's personal properties. Yes, Verity? Yes, Verity?
I don't think you're in the wrong. I think, and I mean this in the most loving way possible, I need you to close your mouth.
That is very hard for me. But
I
can
understand
try.
that, but also, I need you to do it. Can you do that for me?
I will try, but I think...
Thank you. Starting now. God, I'm sorry, Judy. I love you.
No, I'm loving this.
I'm very gonna turn to Verona and be like, hey girl, hey baby, turn to me. Turn to me.
Yes.
Can you
She's
breathe?
I am breathing.
Okay, but like we're gonna need to calm down so that we can talk about this. I understand you're angry. I get angry a lot too. Come on. With me, for me, okay? For me. Ooh, in and out. See? You're good. Relax. We love each other. We love you. Okay?
Okay.
You're fine.
I know.
See? I mean, it's gonna be fine. See? Now, can you tell me, don't tell Cash because it's gonna make you angry. Can you tell me why you're mad? Use your I statements. Don't talk about... Please.
When you say that, you see from the table Homeboy nod very sagely, just, yes.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Cash is also
Yeah.
not crazy, but trying to minimize it.
This is Verity's wisdom coming out. I'm really proud of
It
her.
is.
She's really good at
I'm
handling other people's conflicts, not her own. But she's going to be like, Verona, now I just want you to use your I statements. I want you to describe how you feel. Okay?
I feel like you and I used to butt heads a lot, but we put a lot of work and effort into making this team actually work and to keeping us cohesive as a team.
Yes.
And I feel that Cash has not, to the point where she would call her own party member useless in front of somebody else, and that just makes me really angry.
Simmer down. I'm going to like cup her cheeks very gently. That was very good, Verona. I don't mean to sound condescending. I'm very proud of you for explaining that to me, okay? Thank you. Ghr'Kash. I'm going to turn to her.
Yes.
You'll be like, in the same way.
I'm going to make pleasant I statements with no passive aggression.
You're already being passive.
I was trying not to.
Hey, we're all okay.
Yes, we are all okay. I'm very calm and good. I am feeling like Verona has been bottling up some feelings that would have been that she would have been happier if she could have gotten me to change my behavior in the first instance.
That's not my responsibility Verity!
Hey!
Ah.
Hey.
Rather than waiting for it to come to a head, I am feeling.
Yes.
Can I feel still?
Yeah,
I am
just-
feeling.
It's called active listening. Rhea taught me it. I'm trying to help.
Okay, yes, I appreciate it very much. You seem to be very good at this.
Thank you. But continue.
You're welcome.
Continue. We need to discuss how you feel. You need to get that all out in the open.
Mhm.
I love,
Yes.
hey, I love that Adolfrid, Chris, Homeboy, and Clint just see all of our inter-party drama all the time. They just get to sit with popcorn and watch it.
Yeah.
Continuing though.
Okay. I am feeling a little ganged up on maybe because this is very sudden. And I'm feeling that it's true that I am mean. But if I can't be mean, no one should be, is
Thank-
how I feel.
Thank you for expressing
With
emotions. Do you have any more?
You're welcome. I'm pretty glad I won that card game, if that counts. And a little confused because I don't really know what's going on. In general, but specifically Verona's sudden displeasure.
Okay. So in summary, Verona, and I'm going to turn to like, you feel as though there's an amount of emotional weight in getting along with me since I'm notoriously difficult that has not been met on Cash's end, correct?
Yes.
And Cash, you feel as though this could have been avoided if it was dealt with earlier. And you also feel as though you are being unfairly criticized, correct?
I didn't say unfairly. I would
I
say...
paraphrase.
Okay. Well, I don't consider it unfairly.
You feel like you're being very suddenly criticized.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also am not easily insulted, so I may have been treating others like I would treat myself rather than I should treat other people who may be emotionally sensitive and deserve compassion.
I think Verita's just going to go, oh, like very quietly. And they go, and okay, there's an easy compromise to this.
Yes.
Verona,
Yeah.
when you are upset over something, there's a productive way to talk about it, and we can do that. And you should say it as early as you feel it to prevent things like this going out. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, Verona is going to raise her hand.
Yes.
What if that feeling also gives me unspeakable rage and I want to break something and I don't want it to be my friends?
We deal with that in our own way, and then we discuss it, but we don't hit things in people's houses. We try not to yell. Well, so we don't.
Can I say something?
Let me finish.
Okay.
And then we deal with it like friends.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
Cash.
Oh, yes. I was going to say, I appreciate that Verona is already consciously trying to resolve things without violence.
Yes.
And does not take her anger out in a way that harms people.
Yes.
I think she is doing very well at that.
Thank you.
It's a very nice thing to say. Now, Ghr'Kash,
Yes.
you're going to fucking think before you talk.
Glass houses, Verity, glass houses.
Glass houses. Exactly.
Verity doesn't talk meanly to others. I think Cash is going to look like very surprised at that, and like. But,
And then Verity's gonna like, I think get that that's why, and she's just gonna like, I'm trying to.
No, it wasn't even because Verity doesn't think about things. It's because Cash has just never been spoken to like that. And also because you went from such a like conflict resolution, let's all be friends tone to you're a dumbass teen, think first. Which is obviously correct. And I think even she can recognize that.
But Verity is just gonna be like, I understand that I'm not probably the best person to say that, but I also am because I'm trying to do it too, and it's hard and you're not gonna be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I need us to try and for you to
Start.
to what?
To start trying. Like,
Yes,
to start.
because that's the. I do agree with Verona that there's been Not even between us, but I've tried to put
did.
a lot of effort to be kind to you. I did snap at you real bad that one time, but I've been trying to account for the fact that you are a child. You are young. You're as wrapped up in this as I am. And I don't know your entire situation like 100% through, so I don't know where you're coming from. I am trying my hardest to be patient with you. I would ask for you to maybe try to practice pausing and going like, do I need to say this?
Okay.
Sometimes I look at my holy symbol, I'm like, because sometimes you don't.
Okay. I appreciate you telling me this, and I will do my best to do so in the future.
Are we okay?
I'm okay.
More so.
No,
Good.
I mean, not personally. Do you two feel better?
I do feel better.
And Cash, I don't want you to feel like you can't, like, say kind of mean stuff or, like, rib or express displeasure with things. And I don't even think it's so much being mean to us to our face, because we have that kind of relationship. I think I just got kind of really mad that you were being mean in front of other people. Like, we gotta show a united front, you know?
I respect that.
And I'm sorry I didn't come to you clearly, but I was trying not to, and she's gonna smile, I was trying not to snap your little toothpick body in half.
That is...
Is Chris smoking?
No.
Is anyone smoking currently, Marco?
I mean, while you guys have been doing this, probably.
I'm going to go over, grab it from whoever's hand, and just hit it as hard as I can. And then go, oh, that took a lot out of me.
You just hear him click very softly say, rude, as you basically snatched it out of his claws.
Oh, here you go. And then right before I give it back to him, I take it, hit it one more time, and then hit it back to him.
May I have some of the one we had?
Verona's gonna get up from where she was sitting in the corner, and she's gonna go over to Cash, and she's gonna pick her up in a big, tight, bone-crushing hug.
Question, is the weed the same, or not the weed, because that's illegal, the fantasy drug, that
the doinks
leaf.
They call it Kareem's lettuce here.
Kareem's lettuce, yeah.
Actually, if we're being true to form, it'd be Selim's lettuce if we're going
Selim's lettuce, yes.
Well, this is the thing. Is it the same kind we had last time where I need to roll something, or is it just...
Oh, no, this is non-experimental kind.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Like, really, really good.
I just keep... tries to pass it over me, and I grab it again, and hand it back to whoever's
Wait, no, Verity, I want some.
You're gonna have to ask.
I haven't had any.
Oh, give Cash some.
I'm gonna look at Chris and like wait for a nod.
May we have some
Can we
of your generous offering?
Please, Chris, please. Can you say the one, please?
I think Verity is like holding her head again.
Well, it's not mine to give out, and Chris will look over to Homeboy, who'll just kind of, all right.
Well, yeah, all right. I'm your point, and you haven't paid me in how long? She's gonna go over and grab the fucking blood.
Everyone will kind of look at Homeboy, who'll just kind of, she's been taking days off all the time.
She hasn't had a single day on in some time.
Have you not been giving her PTO?
It's a part-time job.
She's gonna take a big hit and fucking iron lung that shit, and then she's gonna pass it to Cash.
Okay, Cash takes a small and inexperienced hit, which I'm sure you would know more about than me. So she doesn't start coughing, I think.
Not even like the full-blown coughs of someone who does smoke. You know,
the weak that.
Okay, so
this episode is entitled "Family Therapy."
It is. Yeah. It was good. They had a good therapy. It should be back to our fucking apartment and stop tormenting these people.
Yeah,
no,
probably.
They love us.
I mean, they do love you, but
yeah, we're adorable and charming.
We all somehow have decent charisma, even though we don't know how to do social anything at all ever.
It's because we're so cute.
It's because we're cute.
Yeah.
It's really, it's just our cuteness scores.
I mean, if we don't have anything else to do here, I guess we can go back to our apartment.
I think before that, Verona is going to say thank yous and goodbyes to everyone. Yeah. I think she's going to say, Chrysanthemum, I'm sorry I punched your wall.
Chris will just kind of shrug. It's not the worst thing that's happened to those walls.
Oh.
And then I think Verona's going to also, she's going to say goodbye to Homeboy and Click and give him a little hug and probably also just a little kiss on the cheek because she loves them so much.
Aww.
And then she's going to turn to Adolfred and she's going to, I'm not sorry about the things I said about you, but you are a class traitor, which is like a really cool thing to be, okay?
Adolfred kind of stopped and blink and just, class? Adolfred, who at this point doesn't really know what reality is, just...
He's fucking blinked out of his mind!
Class traitor, okay.
She's gonna put a fist bump him.
Yeah, he'll fist bump you.
Nice. She's also gonna say goodbye to Kitty. It's gonna take fucking... It's actually... We are Italian because it's gonna take 30 minutes for us to fucking leave.
Yeah.
As we say goodbye to everyone, and Verona's gonna look for the cat so she can give it a little kiss.
And then we have the conversation as we're leaving, and the conversation about having to leave before we even start leaving.
When I say goodbye to Click, I try to pick him up just because he's the only person I probably can.
Oh.
I mean...
And I want to feel strong.
Short on short violence.
Short on short violence.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I can.
You can.
Because I have a strength score of 9, which is fine.
Baby.
It's not weak.
I say it like Verity's strength score is not 5.
Okay, so we head back to the apartment. Verona's actually feeling good. I forgot how easy she drops emotions. It's great.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of them going back to the hotel, like Verity in the middle, linking arms with them.
Oh.
They're like skipping a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of giggling.
Yeah, they're giggling. They're talking about what happened.
Like laughing, and she's like, "I'm really mad that my dagger's gone."
No, that sucks. But like, we'll figure it out. I can always ask him to make another one.
It's not the same. I spent 200 gold on it.
That's fair, but it was probably stolen. It's okay.
Also, now it's a point of pride. Now
it was definitely stolen.
No, like I get that, and also like your dagger are my sword sisters, and like we gotta find it. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Verona is fucking stoned. Do we make it back to our hotel room? Fine enough.
Yeah, your little abode is totally fine. Nothing seems disturbed. I mean, everything seems totally in place and not like it's been ransacked.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I'm rolling.
I don't know. Has it?
Well, I have passive perception of 17. Do I notice that things are a little weird?
I rolled a 13 for perception.
Have you guys taken your packs with you?
I don't know. Yeah,
Verona always takes Verona took... No, because she's carrying the book, so she had to have carried something. But I don't think she took, like, all of her shit. She left... Oh, she did leave some clothes and the book that she stole, if that's when we left this morning.
I don't really know, but Cash has to have had something, because she doesn't keep those cards in her pocket.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
To those of you who rolled well, and to those of you with 17 passive perception, everything is totally fine, but your pillow is like an inch to the left of where you left it. But after that, everything's great. Verity
goes, someone's been in here.
Oh, fuck.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I'm going to go over and move the pillow back. I'm actually going to start looking around my bed and, like, try to see if it's been, like, trapped or if there's been, like, a bug put in or, like, anything.
You know, like they had in the Renaissance?
I don't know. Like a magical one. Like something you can scry on.
Can I go through my sack that's under the bed?
Yeah.
As discreetly as possible. Am I missing any shit?
Yeah, you're missing something pretty important.
What is it?
The book's gone.
I think Verona is going to... You know when you notice something and you get that pang in your heart? Like in your chest? I think she's going to have one of those. And that she might just kind of... It's not like loud sharp, but very sharply gasp. And then she's going to zip up her bag and she's going to slip it under the bed and she's going to sit on her bed.
Can I roll investigation to see if anything's like fucky or if I find anything around my bed or like... Because I'm pretty sure I don't have that much stuff. I'm pretty sure everything I had was with me.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to actually say I think I left some of my stuff back.
Should I roll investigation for that?
Sure.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
All right. Cash, since you basically took everything with you, nothing really seems totally out of place or missing.
They stole all of your left socks.
You know, actually, yeah, I'm going with that now. They took all your left socks.
Someone's taken all my socks.
It only looks like it was only one set of them.
The thing is, I had everything on me. I'm just wondering if there's anything they left.
Of
Or if
everything?
anything else is messed up, or if, like, I don't know, just if there's any hint of, if there's a clue.
No, there is no clue.
Verity's just gonna take the pillow and just let out, like, an animalistic scream and, like, throw it at the fucking wall. Just be like, I fucking hate them!
My socks are all useless.
Y'all, we're gonna have to start keeping watch. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Not to be paranoid and crazy, but like we need to start keeping watch because they could just come in here and all that. Because now they've obviously proven that, you know, I mean, breaking into a hotel room isn't hard, but you know.
Should we get a different room?
Yeah,
That's not going to change it. They're going to know where we are.
I guess.
But it'll make it harder.
I look at everyone, I'm like, I want to be as honest as possible. I sincerely doubt it.
Oh.
We can try and stay with Chris and Adolfred because I doubt that they'll want to kill me in front of their sibling.
Except
Well, they might not. But then at least we have 4 people who can help
That's
them.
fair. That's a good point. I don't think they have any qualms about killing us in front of Chris. The Nephvenoms are kind of weird.
They are weird. Really cute, though.
Okay.
Rhoda's just gonna give you a weird look.
Anyway,
I guess we just pack all our things and then head on over there again.
We
walk
head
all the way
right back.
over here.
not very
Yeah.
on the door.
Hi, our stuff got stolen. Can we stay at your house?
Are you guys going to Chris and Adolfred's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going right
I
back.
think so.
All right. As you guys open the door to leave, Verity, your knife is embedded in the door.
Oh, is there
Yeah,
anything
like-
with the knife, or is it just the knife?
It's just the knife.
Oh, you got your dagger back.
I'm gonna immediately
Yay.
look out of the door and be like, "Where are they?"
The hallway is silent.
I'm gonna take the knife out and I'm gonna be like, "I'm just gonna start storming out." I'm gonna be, I'm just mad.
Can I have my socks back as well?
I didn't have anything really stolen.
Oh, good.
All
Can
right.
we still go to Chris and Adolfred's?
Yeah, we're still going to Chris and Adolfred's.
Okay.
Don't say that right now.
Oh,
mean,
should
we're
we
gonna
still
find out
go back
anything.
to that other hotel we got a room at?
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. I really admire your planning skills.
I'm very smart and good at planning. We're going to. She's gonna rail off the address of another hotel she knows exists in Ulmit. We're definitely gonna
Excellent,
stay there. I like their room service, and their sheets are kind of cozy, if not a little bit itchy.
Excellent. I am very glad that you had the foresight to think ahead of this.
I always do. They'll never find us there.
Yes.
Verity's literally just like dagger out, like storming the fuck out. Like she's pissed. She's like, they're fucking playing with me. They think they can fucking which is bad.
Oh,
They
I'm
think
pretty
they can
buzzed
fucking. They
on this
are.
letter.
They are. Exactly.
I guess, yeah, we're gonna walk back to Chris and Adolfred's and,
I think Verity's also like
Yeah.
storming a bit ahead of them. I think she's just like power walking.
All right.
Cash is like, well, she is not having asthma right now, which is nice. So she's feeling good for that reason. And for other reasons. Just, it's a nice day apart from her socks getting stolen.
Mm-hmm.
I think as we're walking there, Verona's go, Cash, I'm really sorry about your socks. You want to borrow mine? I mean, my feet
It's
are a lot
okay.
bigger than yours, but...
They are very big feet
Well,
compared to mine.
you don't have to, yeah, I know they're big feet, but...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any size of foot. I appreciate that, but I don't think they would be comfortable
Okay.
or stylish on me.
You could just walk around barefoot like Verity does.
I don't want to.
Verity doesn't have boots.
Verity has no boots because God nerfed them.
Verity has no
She threw
boots because she
them
doesn't
at
have
God!
Yeah. Verity's like kicking shit over as she's walking to Chris and Ollie. It's like she's so mad.
I think Verona's pretty chill. She's just
Yeah.
following. I think she's giving Verity her space. She understands that.
Yeah.
You guys will leave. It'll be kind of late evening, starting to get towards night, and you start making your way to Chris and Adolfred's house. As you guys go through the darkening streets, though, you'll see the kind of magical street lights glow a little bit to help facilitate travel. But as you get closer to Chris and Adolfred's house, you'll enter into one of the many squares in the city. And keeping true to the late time, all the businesses are closed and locked up tight. There's nobody on the streets, nobody in the square, but you get the distinct sound of someone sharpening a knife across the square from you.
Verity looks closer. Verity gets closer, and I think she's not going as fast, but I think she still is like walking as angrily as she was.
On the little statue in the center of the square, at first there's nothing, but as you get closer and when you blink once, there are suddenly two tieflings, one of which is sharpening a knife, the other one is messing with what looks like a metal tube contraption. And they'll both stop and look up at you three and just smile, and the one with the knife will kind of flick it in their hands a little bit, just, oh, you're late. And that's where we'll end it here.
No, I'm literally becoming Catholic because I thought it'd be funny.
You're becoming Catholic because Jazz said they'd pay you $20.
They said they would pay me $20 and come to my like baptism confirmation ceremony thing. Also,
Yes.
I really did go to mass this morning. This isn't a joke,
Mm.
but I had no idea what anything was. It was really good.
You just say, and also with you.
I know a lot about saints.
I don't. I'm authentically Catholic.
Anyway,
Okay.
my favorite saint is Catherine of Siena because she drank poor people pus, and I'm obsessed with that.
I don't
Why
know.
haven't-
I really think you'd be more into, was it St. Andrew? I want to say it was St. Andrew.
Which one's that?
Patron saint of lost causes.
Oh, thanks, bitch.
That was the sickest burn.
Nice Catholic roast, Marco.